Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maida, and in this video I will be pretty much telling you guys some college advice tips. I was in college for a while, and my sister's also in college at the moment, and she does ask me for a lot of advice. So maybe something in this video might help you guys out, whether you guys are in college already or about to start college, next semester, or a senior about to, just all these possibilities. So hopefully this video does help you guys out, and yeah. So let's just get right into the video. So the first thing that I definitely want to say is time management. Time management is a very, very big thing while in college, just because if you don't have like the right balance with between, or if you just don't have the right balance between work, school, and your personal life, it's going to be very hectic for you. Trust me, like you just won't have time for like anything. And or you might have time for everything, but then you might be like neglecting your schoolwork, which is very, very bad to do. So I would have to say time management. So you kind of just need to know like what days, when you have your schedule and stuff, you just definitely need to know, okay, these are the days that it's, schoolwork, and these are the days that's just work. These are the days that's like school and fun. These are the days for fun. So just kind of just find like your balance and your preference with that, and that will help you tremendously. Okay, let's see. Second thing is tutoring. Very, 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 very helpful when you take tutoring. Trust me. Do not be those kids that think, oh, I'm too good for tutoring. Like, I don't need it. Like, I know what I'm doing. I don't need it. Because you're going to need it. Like, tutoring, like, I was in the beginning of college, I was like, I don't need tutoring. Like, really, like, I don't want to spend 3 hours with a tutor when I could be doing 3 hours of sleeping or having fun. Like, I'm not taking tutoring. I was that person, but then I actually did tutoring, and it helped me very, very much. So it really just honestly like helps you with things you don't understand. It helps you kind of like if the teacher like, goes too fast over something, then if you're doing tutoring, then the tutor will help you understand it at least a way that you understand it, and it just helps. It really does. So I would definitely say take tutoring as much as you can. Take it. Another thing that I would definitely say is do not buy the books right away. I have books that I never used, and it's a waste of like hundreds of dollars. It's just a waste of money. Yeah, the teachers say you're gonna need this book. I did a whole math class with no math book. Like, no math book, because the teacher showed us everything in class. Those selective problems, or we did like our math online, so we didn't even need the book to begin with. Like, I would just say I normally waited until 2 weeks or like a week in, because then I kind of know like, okay, I'm gonna need this book for this class for sure. I'm not gonna need it. And with when I did take English, I am finished with my English classes for college. But when I was taking English, a lot of the books my teacher she gave to us, if you didn't like have a book or whatever, she made copies for us because she was just that amazing. So I would definitely say do not buy books until you really know that you need them. And if you do need a book, then go to Chegg, because Chegg offers the same exact books for a very, very cheaper price. Like, all my books I've gotten were from Chegg, because cheaper, and I'm not gonna spend like 200 at a bookstore when I can get it on Chegg for like $60 to rent. Yeah, so definitely use Chegg. That is a very, very helpful website in college, is Chegg. Another thing is do not overwork yourself, because if you do overwork yourself, you're going to be feeling very stressful. You can probably give yourself like anxiety attacks. It's just really bad. I would definitely recommend not overworking yourself. By that, I mean, yeah, there are people who could take, 15 units, 16 units, and they do a lot of other things, work, you know, have time for the families or anything like that. Like those people, they can do that, and they deserve trophies. Like that's awesome. But if you're someone like me who 12 units for me was enough. I was a full time student, and 12 units literally was already like a lot for me. Just going to school every single day, all the homework. There are going to be times where you might have like a 10-page essay. So if you're taking 15 units and you have to say 3 10-page essays, like that's a lot of work. So I would definitely say just know your limit when it comes to making your schedule. Know your limit on how much you think you're able to handle. If you think you can only handle, let's say, 6 units to start off with 6 units. If you think 12, start off with 12. And if you think you can do more, then do more. But just don't regret doing that support system. Whether that's your friends, your family, coworkers, I don't know, you know, boyfriends, husbands, anything like that. Because in college, especially like your first year, you're gonna not really know what to do. So you're gonna kind of like, you're still trying to find your balance in it all. So there's gonna be a lot of times where, you know, your friends might be wanting to go to the beach and you might not be able to because you have an essay due. And sometimes some friends won't understand that, and some friends could get mad, whatever the case is. You don't need those people in your life if they do get mad because you're doing your homework instead of going to the beach. But it's gonna, like, you know, in college you are gonna be feeling kind of lonely, or you're gonna just feel, like I said, overworked and stressed, and just you're gonna need days where you kind of just need time for yourself and time to like whine. So if you have a good support system, and they will always be there to help you, to pretty much motivate you through whatever it is that you're dealing with. And if you do have a good support system, do not ever push them away in college, because you're going to need them throughout your entire college year. Support systems are very, very helpful. Um, I would definitely say another thing is sitting in the front. Sitting in the front of the class, yes, a lot of people don't like doing it. No one likes to be in the front of the class. Well, the teacher can see you. Everyone wants to be in the back. I was personally like that, especially in high school. I didn't like sitting in the front. College, I forced myself to sit in the front because it's so much helpful sitting in the front. There are going to be times if you're in the back. I sat in the front majority of the time. Every now and then, if I got to class late, then of course, if there's a seat in the back, I'll have to sit in the back. And the times I was in the back, it was very difficult. I might, you know, the teacher might be writing super small. I might not be able to see the words clearly, what the teacher's writing. Um, I might, like, a student could say something and I might not hear it, or like just so much. It just, sitting in the back is just not good. So I would definitely say if you want good grades in college, definitely try to sit in the front, at least like the first couple rows. The teacher sees that you're doing your work, they see that you're listening, you have questions, whatever the case is. Sitting in the front could definitely improve your grade a lot, trust me. A huge thing that I would definitely say is when you're in college, you should definitely start saving money. Um, Saving money in college, to me, is like the best time to do it. Of course, if you're able to start in high school, that's even better. But if you're in college, then I would definitely say start saving money, because there are going to be a lot of times where expenses might come up. A lot of times where, you know, you just want to do something, or you know, there's just so many things that can happen. But at least if you have, like, you know, a good comfort in your bank account, like, oh, you know what, I have, you know, this much, like, I'm okay, I can take care of that. Like, your car could break down and you might need to pay for your car to get fixed. How are you going to do that if you have no money saved up? So I would definitely say start saving money, because that can also go towards your future, go towards you getting an apartment, your furniture, you know, a new car, whatever the case is. Start saving money while you start college, because in college you're gonna use a lot of money, but then there's a lot of time where you might not need to use money. So the money you don't use, put that towards your savings. Uh, Another thing that I would say is know what you want to be. So everyone's different when it comes to college. There are people who want to go to four-year colleges, and there are people who want to go to two-year colleges. I personally chose a two-year college to go to before a four-year because I just wasn't ready to go to a four-year college. I didn't feel that. I felt like, you know what, going to a two college would benefit me the same way doing my first 2 years out of four-year college was. I already, did everything in high school. I had fun in high school. Like, I was just more focused on getting my education. And that's pretty much why I chose a 2 year college. Also because it saves way more money to go to 2 year college and do, your basic classes at a 2 year college and then transfer to a 4 year college. So I also, chose a 2 year because it saved me money. you know, I just felt like I had more free time going to 2 year college than I would at a 4 year college, which is probably weird to say. But I did feel like I, had more time. So I'm really happy that I went to 2 year college. I don't regret my decision. So kind of just know what you want to do. Like if you feel like you want to go to 2 year college, then do that. Don't worry about what your parents want you to want you to go. If your parents went to, let's say, Arizona State and they want you to go to Arizona State, like if you don't want to, don't do that. Do whatever you're gonna want to do. College, you are gonna change your major a lot. I changed my major once, but I'm changing it back to I was doing business and then I switched to medical, but now I'm trying to I'm trying to do both kind of like I'm doing something now where I'll be, to me it's like business, but it's also still in the medical field. So you do change your major a lot, which is okay. A lot of people don't even use the major that they go to college for. So it's okay to choose your major, 3, 4, 5 times. Just keep changing it until you feel like you found something that is actually something that you would be happy with doing. Yeah, some majors are amazing to have, but at the same time, like if you're more happy being a yoga instructor and getting a major in like yoga, do that. Like you can make a really good career in the yoga field, I'm sure. So just pretty much do anything that you're gonna be happy with doing. And your classes around your actual life. If you know you cannot wake up at 8 in the morning, do not make a class for 8 in the morning. Like, don't do that to yourself. It makes no sense to do that. For me, I'm a morning person, so I was able to, go to class at 8 in the morning, which no problem. I do not like night classes, but if you're someone who's better at like night or who can stay up at night, then I recommend, night classes. So just plan when you make your schedule. Actually think of like your real life. Like, okay, you know what? I might not be able to do that because maybe Wednesdays I'm busy with whatever and I don't want to have a class on Wednesday, or Tuesday I can make a class at 10 a.m. because I will definitely make it on time. So just when you make your schedule, plan the classes around your actual life and around things that's more realistic to you getting to class on time. So hopefully that definitely help. Oh, another thing is if you are working, if I would honestly recommend, if you're being a full-time student and your first time in college, just like I told my sister, you should not work full-time because you're going to, like, the two are going to clash. There's going to be a lot of times where you won't have time to do your homework because you're getting off work late, or you're at work for 8 hours, or you're, have work early in the morning. Whatever the case is, they're going to clash. So the best thing to do is try to be a full-time student and then plan your work days around your schedule. So like I told her, 2 days, let that be completely off because those days are only for school and homework. Like, just plan your work schedule around your classes. Don't try to be like, oh, you know what, I could um, work 9 to 5 and go to my night class at 6. Don't do that because it's kind of like, if you're able to do that, awesome, but a lot of times it's very difficult to do that because you might stay late at work. You might be extremely tired, whatever the case is. So definitely try to plan your work around your school. School is way more important than work when you're getting, like when you're going to school, put your school as your number one priority, and then work and having fun second. Everything, all that is second. So I think that's pretty much everything on my advice that I have for college. Hopefully, this does help you guys, with college or give you some advice. College is a very, very fun time in your life. It really is. So definitely enjoy college. Don't try to rush college because your friends are graduating and you want to graduate with your friends or whatever the case is. Everyone is going to finish college at their own pace, at their own time. Like, everyone's going to finish it. So you don't need to try to rush it to be at the same level with someone else. Don't do that. Just worry about yourself. Worry about getting your schooling done. And honestly, if you just do those two things, you'll be completely fine. Don't worry about friends. And, if your friends start acting fake, like, they start acting fakes, just, who cares? Let them be fake and let you still get your education, okay? Don't worry about anyone else but yourself when it comes to your education and when it comes to you wanting to complete college so you can have a better future for yourself or whatever the case might be. So hopefully this video does help you guys. If it does help, then awesome. That would be awesome for me. But if you guys do like this video or you guys learned something in this video, then please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe, and also comment if you guys are in college or you guys are going to college or you guys are seniors in high school, whatever the case is. Just just leave a comment. Just let me know. So yeah, I cannot talk today. Hopefully you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.